How's everybody doing? I am coming at you today with a video shot in the old school way that I used to do this, where I do not script it at all. I just have an idea and I want to talk about it because it's just fresh on my mind. And that idea today is this idea that you have to, or I guess, let me put it in a way of saying it's okay to not always be 100% like doing something. So let me explain. There's a lot of different ways to tackle this. So first I'm going to give like a social way to tackle this. So imagine that you are at a party and all your friends are there. There's tons of people there. Your friends are there. You're having a bunch of fun. Now take that and just completely get rid of it. Think of the opposite of that. You're at home. You're by yourself. There's not much going on. And you're just like sitting there listening to music or something. Or you're reading a book and you're just doing something that's very slow and is not like, it's not the most exciting thing in the world, but you really find enjoyment out of it. And then also think of it this way, like you are in school and you're a senior in high school. You've been grinding on for the past 12 years, about to graduate from high school, and you don't really know what you want to do yet in your life. You kind of have an idea of what colleges you want to go to. You've kind of been told like, hey, you should try this out, or maybe you should go into this other field that, you know, something that's going to kind of guarantee you a job and keep you living a well life after you graduate college. But what if none of this really appeals to you? You kind of want to take a break, but you're scared that you might fall behind all your peers, all your friends that are going on to college. They're going to graduate before you and you're going to fall behind. Or if I take a break, if I take a year break or however long, then I'll just kind of forget everything and college will be a lot harder. But I'm here to tell you that this idea of like constantly giving 100% of yourself and constantly grinding for whatever goal you have, while yes, if you have something that you really want to do, you should push to do it, but it's okay to have off days. You shouldn't focus on giving your 100% all the time, whether it's your social life, when you're hanging out with your friends, or if it's school, when you're trying to push for that 4.0 GPA or something. It's okay to have off days. The reason I'm bringing this up now is because I am actually having like an off week, I guess. This week has just been really weird for me. So I haven't really done much. I'm pretty good at kind of outlining what I want to do for the week and then kind of planning each day out every morning when I wake up. But this week has just been like completely different. I haven't really done much of anything. I feel like I've spent the whole week just like relaxing, and not even like willingly relaxing. It's kind of like I'm just really don't have the motivation to do much right now. So I've just been sitting around, and today I drove out to work, and on the way to work, let me just say that time is something that has given me, time is the only thing in my life that really gives me anxiety. And what I mean by that is when I'm told, hey, can you make sure that you're at this place by 2 o'clock? It hits like, say I know it's like a 10-minute drive. I know I've got most of my drives for going places figured out pretty well, how long they take. So say it's like a 10-minute drive for me to get to this place. By like 1, I'm like already thinking about like, okay, I should start getting ready at 2:30, and maybe at like 2:45 I can leave so I can show up 5 minutes early. I've got this kind of thing going in my head. I get like unnecessarily worried when time starts getting closer to when it's time for me to leave, even if I know I'm completely ready and I have everything that I need. And if I leave late, I'm kind of worried, oh, what if I show up late? But I always pad in extra time for me to make sure that I'm there on time and a little early. So time is the only thing that gives me anxiety. Back to the story. I was driving to work today, and I left a little late, and I was just driving down the road, and I have to take this country road. No, it's not really a country road, but it's country road-esque, to where it's the only road, and there's just lots of trees and like a lot of space. There's not much busyness going on. And I was driving down this road, and I caught myself driving really slow. Not like way below speed limit, but I was just going slower than normal. There was no one around. I usually fly through those roads to get to work, but I was just going slow. I was listening to my music, and I really just took in the moment. Like it's one of the first sunny days out in a while. It just all, like the music with me going slow and the nice weather, just all came together, and I realized how good of a moment it was, and how much we don't cherish these small moments where we can kind of relax. Another example would be yesterday. I went for a walk. It's been kind of cold. I want to get into going for walks, but I didn't have this idea until like December. So I want to start walking more. And yesterday was the first semi-nice day since it's been really cold. So it was like 30, 38 or something like that outside yesterday. So I went for a walk and it was just really enjoyable. And I find that if you can just take time, everyone should just take a minute and just slow down your day and allow yourself time to breathe and understand that you don't have to be giving your 100% all the time. It is completely acceptable for you to take breaks and for you to just relax and do something that you enjoy, even if it's not the most exciting thing. Read a book or start just doodling or just go outside. You could go outside and just stare at just the trees, and you see some squirrels running around or some birds flying around. It's just moments like these when you can sit down and just really enjoy what's going on around you without worrying about these external things that are like weighing on your shoulders, like things that you have to get done. If you can just sit down and relax for a little bit, it really makes you understand just how precious time alone, when you're not going 100% balls to the wall on whatever you're doing, it really is something to be cherished. And I feel like when you grow older, you really start to lose that once you get into more of a flow of having a job. Like, I'm straight out of college right now, so it's the first week that I would have been in school, but I'm not. And I feel I've talked with a couple friends that have graduated with me, and I feel kind of like I don't know what to do, and I feel like I kind of waste my days just sitting around all day. But there's something about just being able to sit back and relax and think about what I really want to do with my life and what kind of goals I have day by day. I finally understand that the past 18 or so years of my life have just been like constant. I've got stuff going on like all the time. I'm always doing something or thinking about something. It's very, very few moments where I can sit down and just be like, I've got nothing weighing on my shoulders. I've got nothing that I need to do. Finding and creating moments like that for yourself, like you can create that moment and it still feels just as good as when it naturally falls upon you. If you can just dedicate 30 minutes a day or 30 minutes a week to just you sitting down and just enjoying the fact that you can relax, I think it's very important. We live in a really rushed society. Everyone feels like they always have to be doing something or they're not successful. This idea that if you sit around for a little bit, then you're falling behind your peers. It's just really toxic idea, and it makes us forget what we really enjoy, and it makes us just constantly be on that grind. So I'm just letting all of you know, take an hour today, find some time today, 30 minutes, and go for a walk and just like listen to some music, or don't. Just listen to what's going on around you, or just like sit down and read a little bit. Find something that is really relaxing to you, whether it be reading, walking, cooking. Maybe you really enjoy watching videos or something, but you don't really have the time that much. Sit down and just do something that you really enjoy and just take your mind off of everything else that's going on around you, that even though you know you need to get it done, just forget about it for a little bit. And you'll find that you'll be refreshed. And I think it'll really help you out. And hopefully it won't hopefully it won't make you not want to get back to that thing. Hopefully it motivates you to keep getting it or continue on it and get it done once you get back to it. But yeah, sorry if this was sloppy and all over the place, or if I didn't really convey much. Again, this was just like right on the top of my mind. So I just wanted to get it out there. Didn't really feel like scripting it out. So hopefully it all makes sense. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. A little more freestyle this time around. If you did, go ahead and drop me a like. I would really appreciate if you hit the subscribe button. I've been working more on getting shit set up for streams. Hopefully streams are coming soon. I've been really lazy about that. That's something I've been putting off. But I'm finally getting around to actually getting stuff set up. So watch out for streams over on Twitch. It's KB Dan on Twitch, but with 2 N's. But yeah, like, subscribe. I appreciate you all. I hope you all stay safe, and I'll see you next time.